Imagine sitting at a family dinner, surrounded by people who are supposed to accept you, support you, and treat you like one of their own. Instead, the moment your brother-in-law opens his mouth, the whole table erupts in cruel laughter at your expense. And then, when you look around, not a single person, including your husband, defends you. That night, I decided I would vanish from their lives without a trace. 6 months later, they were begging and searching for me like they had lost something priceless. If you've ever been underestimated, mocked, or disrespected by people who should have had your back, then you're going to love this story. Hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in, because this is one of the most satisfying disappearances and revenges you'll ever hear. I always thought marriage was supposed to mean partnership, unity, and having each other's back no matter what. That's what I believed when I married my husband. But looking back, the truth was there all along. I wasn't part of his family. I was an outsider they tolerated, barely. It all came to a boiling point at his family reunion. These reunions were always a little overwhelming for me, loud conversations, inside jokes I didn't get, and the constant feeling of being tested, like I had to earn my spot at their table. I tried, year after year, to be polite, to bring homemade dishes, to smile through subtle jabs. But that night, everything changed. We were halfway through dinner when his brother leaned back in his chair, smirking in that smug way he always did when he was about to say something cruel. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You know, if you vanished today, we'd probably celebrate." The words hit me like a brick to the chest. For a moment, I thought maybe I misheard him. Maybe it was some kind of awkward attempt at humor. But then, the table erupted in laughter. His parents, his cousins, his siblings, everyone was chuckling, shaking their heads, wiping tears of laughter from their eyes. Everyone, except me. I looked to my husband, hoping for some kind of defense, some pushback, even just a, "That's not funny." But all I got was a weak smile as if he was embarrassed, not for me, but for his brother. That was the moment I realized just how alone I truly was in that family. I didn't say a word. I finished my plate in silence, my hands trembling slightly as I forced each bite down. The sound of laughter still rang in my ears. I excused myself early, claiming I wasn't feeling well. My husband barely noticed. That night, as I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, something inside me broke, and something else awakened. For years, I had been putting in the effort to belong. For years, I endured their passive-aggressive comments, their exclusion, and my husband's unwillingness to stand up for me. But in that moment, I decided I was done. Done waiting for respect. Done begging for validation. Done pretending this was a family I belonged to. I spent the next few weeks planning, not revenge in the traditional sense, but an erasure of myself from their world. Quiet, clean, absolute. I changed my phone number. I set up a new email. I redirected important accounts. I started putting money into a separate bank account, small amounts at first, so no one would notice. Every day, I rehearsed my plan. What would I take with me? Where would I go? How would I start over? It was almost therapeutic, watching the pieces fall into place. And the best part, none of them saw it coming. 6 months later, my plan was complete. One morning, I woke up before dawn, packed the essentials, left my wedding ring on the nightstand, and walked out the door. No note, no explanation, nothing. Just, gone. The first few days were blissful silence. I stayed in a small rental hours away, my phone off, my social media deleted. For the first time in years, I felt peace. No fake laughter, no sharp words disguised as jokes, no family politics. Just me. It wasn't long before the calls started. My husband's number, ignored. His mother's number, ignored. His brother, of course, ignored. When they couldn't reach me, the tone shifted. Suddenly, I was missing. Posts went up on Facebook, asking if anyone had seen me. Distant relatives messaged mutual friends. My husband begged through emails I never opened. And then came the desperation. After all those years of dismissing me, of laughing at me, of treating me like I didn't matter, suddenly my absence was unbearable for them. The same family that laughed at the idea of me vanishing was now tearing their lives apart trying to find me. But I didn't need to watch their panic firsthand to feel satisfaction. Just knowing they were experiencing the sting of loss, the empty seat at their table, the awkward silences where my name used to be, it was enough. My revenge wasn't loud, it wasn't messy, but it was perfect. I built a new life for myself. New city, new friends, new routine. I rediscovered hobbies I had abandoned, reconnected with who I was before marriage, before the constant ridicule. And with each passing week, I grew stronger, lighter, freer. Meanwhile, their search intensified. Friends told me that my husband looked like a ghost, his family whispering rumors about what had happened, some even wondering if they had pushed me too far. Oh, irony. Their laughter was my breaking point. My silence was my weapon. And my disappearance, that was my revenge. Every unanswered call, every ignored message, every night they sat around that table without me, it was payback. They wanted me gone, and I gave them exactly what they asked for. But I made sure they felt the weight of it in a way they would never forget. Sometimes the most powerful revenge isn't shouting, fighting, or even getting even. Sometimes, it's walking away so completely that your absence becomes louder than anything you could have ever said. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and drop a comment below. Have you ever had someone realize your worth only after you were gone? And don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this, because the sweetest revenge is always worth sharing.